I'm Amirah,
I'm Raven.
and this is
Unfiltered.
Today is an exciting one filled with love and community.
Yeah.
And today we're going to be talking about the house scene, the
Yeah.
EDM scene.
Electronic music. Yeah. That community.
Yeah. And I think you would have mentioned in Vex's interview the entire SOTU community.
Yeah.
So we wanna touch base with what house music means to us, what the community means to us,
Yeah.
and everything just in that realm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wanna touch a little bit on everything. And house music, listen, house music means so much to me. I remember when that's perfect. That's so perfect. And that's a staple song, I should say. Yeah. I remember when I was like around 10, 11, hearing those beats but I didn't know what it was at the time.
Yeah.
'Cause everyone around me was listening to the mainstream music.
Right.
And I felt kind of like the odd one listening to that kind of music. Like, what is that? But as I got older and I ventured out and I went to my first house event, which was at SOTU, I was like, my mind was blown. I felt like something touched my soul, and it was electric.
Yeah.
It was electronic. It was electric. So, what about you, Raven? What does house music mean to you?
Okay. So for me, I mean, I like alternative music in general. So like I grew up listening to rock music and stuff. And a similar experience in that I wasn't listening to what everybody else was listening to. And you get comments like they'll call what you like white. So it's like, you listen to that white people thing.
I still get that.
Yeah. So it was like never really feeling like I had a community per se, especially music wise. So it always felt like I'm listening to my music, and sometimes there's a few people who might be listening to what you're listening to. And it's like when you find out, hey, you like them too? Like immediately, like you're a friends just based on that. So that was my experience with rock music specifically. And then the same thing just kind of happened with house music, where it's like, this is doing something to me.
Yeah.
Because also like I am this deeply spiritual person. And with house music is like, it'll just take you to this level where it's like, you are kind of like in a trance. It's like a meditative state almost.
So true, yeah.
And it's just the BPM, I guess, of the music allows you to like maintain this rhythm. I don't know. You just find yourself in that state so easily. It's like you don't even really have to try to get there, but all of a sudden it's like
you're in a trance.
Like yeah.
Yeah.
So it's either that meditative state or I'm in like a flow state with my body. Like I'm just dancing.
Yeah.
And it's like, like I just feel like my mind and my body found a way to connect.
Yes.
And the music made that possible.
Yeah. I think it also puts me in such a good mood. I'll be having this off day.
Yeah.
And on my way to work, I'll listen to a set and I'm like, I'm ready to take on the day. I sometimes will listen to a song at a party for the first time and listen to it after. Like my pause will raise something or
feel like being back there.
Yes,
the energy in the space.
It really teleports you back to that experience. And no other genre of music does that to me like what house does to me. And of course, I love many other genres of music, but something about house.
It's just,
Yeah. So,
electronica.
Like I've mentioned, the first time I really experienced so much house music is at SOTU.
Yeah, same.
And my first experience
back in time,
at SOTU, it was back in 2022, November of 2022.
Yeah.
And Carl was begging me to go. Like, for a year, he's begging me to go. And I'm like, I don't understand how I could go to a party and listen to music that doesn't have any lyrics.
Yeah.
And that was the worst thing that I could have ever said. Because when I went to SOTU, the moment I stepped foot inside of there, I I never looked back.
Yeah.
I never looked back. The energy that you feel inside of there, the people that you meet when you go at SOTU, just the vibe, everything about SOTU is is next. I don't even know how to
Really
properly
describe it.
describe it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
When
was
I first
amazing.
started going, we were just on the rooftop. This is when Soto used to be at Euphoria, right? So the people that I went with, they weren't really dancers. So it was just like, okay, I'm kind of like hearing the music from here a little bit, but
Yeah.
I wasn't really immersed in the experience. So my first experience wasn't like, wow. But when I eventually shifted into, okay, I'm fully present.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm locked in. I'm hearing the music. I'm able to actually experience this.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was like, whoa, like this is magical. So it wasn't like my first time,
Yeah.
but it was at SOTU that I had that experience.
SOTU, I feel like it's kind of second home for me, honestly, because I mean every different month there's different DJs coming on, and
Yeah.
DJs, there's so many fantastic DJs. First of all, like I must say,
Yeah.
and they need to, in my opinion, like they need to get some of them need to get way more recognition
Yeah.
than they currently getting, because dog, it's
Spectacular.
yeah, it's spectacular for you.
Yeah. Like I remember when GYS was here, like before he left,
Yes.
I never missed one of this man sets.
Mm-hmm.
It's like once GYS playing, it's like, nah, we have to go. And you quickly develop favorite DJs. Like
Yeah.
you could experience them one time,
Mm-hmm.
and the vibe that they create from their set is like, yeah, I know I need to hear a set from this person again.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, what the first SOTU I went to, the one person that stood out for me was CK. He was playing a set, and I was like, wait, who is this person that's playing this? Because it was like,
It's mind blowing.
it was mind blowing. And I feel like I've never, like again, my first time was, I've never felt
like that.
that before.
Yeah.
And I feel like I will continue saying, like, I don't know how to properly describe my
You
experiences.
can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not something you can put in words. It's like,
Yeah.
if you know, you have to feel it to understand.
Yeah. And I think that will bring us into our next point of how different the rave culture is
from other cultures. Yeah.
Yeah. It's very different. I think you would go to many different parties.
Well, I don't really have much experience with that. So that's why I'm like, I know that people who are familiar with like going to fets and stuff, they have said the same thing though.
Yeah.
They've said that, we go to the other events and it's nothing like this.
Yeah.
But so, for me personally, I can't vouch for that, but there are people who can. But I mean, like I've been to Juve, but maybe one fet, and I was working at the fet. So it's like, but I don't know. Like I feel like I found my place. I feel like I don't need to go and experiment.
Yeah.
To let me see if this is really the place for me. Like I know.
Yeah.
I know.
So that's the thing. For the moment, the first SOTU I went to, I've never looked back. And I cannot enjoy another event that's as much as like a host event.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, it'll be like a good time, but you always have to be looking over your shoulder. You always have to be like, am I safe? Am I free to be my most authentic self?
Yeah.
So yeah, it really is different from a lot of other like say the carnival culture, the Christian culture in Trinidad. With the raves, it feels very safe.
Yeah.
And I mean safe in both ways, where like your mind is safe, like you're free to
energetically,
Yes, and safe as in nobody's gonna steal your shit, nobody gonna do you anything, nobody gonna there's nothing like that.
You have strangers looking out for you.
So true. Yeah. If you're sitting by yourself and
will come and adopt you.
Like, are you okay? They will come and genuinely ask, are you okay? Like, are your friends around? Like, you need, That's really, yeah. I feel like I was rambling on, but like I have so much to
Yeah.
say
It's coming
about.
from your heart.
Yeah. So you know, we're gonna be. We didn't even say at the start of this, but we're gonna be playing some clips from SOTU.
Yeah.
We went to the event in at Rockback, and we interviewed some people at SOTU. And I just wanted to get some feedback from them, hear what they have to say about the house community, about SOTU.
Yeah.
And y'all will hear their responses and you'll realize that there's a trend, there's trends in I would say every single person's response.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to get a look into that community. And yeah.
Yeah.
Hi guys, again. Sorry. We are here at SOTU and we're going to be going around and asking people some questions about the entire rave community and let you guys listening know exactly what goes on the insides. And yeah, we are so excited to be here at SOTU. I know in our last episode with our interview with Vex, we were talking about how much the community means to us. So we are so glad to be here. And yeah, stay tuned.
Okay, so we are here with one of the DJs for tonight, Arnell. Arnell, tell us how you're feeling.
I feel great. I feel grateful to be here. This is my first time playing SOTU since 2022. So I feel like I've grown a lot creatively, musically since then. So tonight is just an opportunity to show people what I have. So, okay.
Are you anxious?
Nah, I was anxious earlier this week. They saw me crashing out over my songs and thing, dog. But yesterday was my birthday, and just that energy brought me into a space where I felt very comfortable at this moment. So I feel good. I feel good.
Love that. We'll check in with you after the set to see how you feel.
Sound like a plan. Sound like a plan.
Yeah, man. So I'm here with Jordan. I have a question for you, Jordan.
What's that?
What does house music mean to you?
It means life, it means dance, it means energy, and it means good f***ing vibes. Wait, I'm not supposed to curse! Can you believe me? Can you believe me? I'm so sorry. I went against the rules. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, so we're here with Heinz, and I have a question for you. What does SOTU mean to you?
SOTU is a space for me where I can be myself. I love the community. I love the support, the love that I get from everybody. I like the vibes. I like meeting new people. It's a good space to network. You know what I mean? I really enjoy myself every single SOTU. It's always a breath of fresh air.
Okay, thank you so much. Have fun. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about my condition, guys.
You're good. It's this space.
Come on. Space. That's what I love about the space, but I can't say that.
Yeah.
Definitely can't say that as of late. All right.
All right. Good night. We are here with Akio,
All right.
and I have a question for you. You ready, Fitz?
Yes, I am.
What is it about rave culture that makes it different from other cultures?
For me, I believe what makes rave culture different from other cultures is that rave is a very, very accepting culture. There is the lack of ego and, the unnecessary testosterone where you find, if you go like a Trinidad party or these kind of things, you find people focus a lot on popping bottles, who has the biggest jewelry, who dressed the best, and then, you find some level of fakeness in it, for search of a better word. Right, but when you come to these raves, you find that everyone here is being their true self, and no one is looking at anyone and judging anyone. No one is trying to compete with anyone, and in the little experience that I've had, I see that everyone is basically supportive of everyone. I've never had an encounter where it was negative and someone was threatened by my presence. It has always been love. Glad to have you here. Hope to see you again, brother. And, it's a brotherhood and a sisterhood. And, it's just an all-round safe environment. It's like that kind of environment where you don't have to fear a fight breaking out, I mean, if that happens, that is like, I think that would blow my mind because what would it break out from,
Yeah.
Because everyone is basically on the same page, exactly. We came for the love of music. We enjoy music. And the DJs are just lit, And I mean, I am somewhat new to the platform as of like this year, but I am taken by it. And I've had the opportunity, as of recently, to party in some raves in the UK and whatnot. And I will say, hands down, home is home. Yeah,
Love that. Absolutely love that.
yeah, this is it. And I think what makes it home as well for me is the community, not just the music. Yeah,
Yeah.
not just the music. You meet the people are friendly, people are welcoming, no issues at the door. You know, this is the one party you can go to, you don't see this heavy security need, you know, that kind of thing. It's really just love. Everyone just come for one thing and that's enjoy themselves. And, you know, if someone bongs someone, I guess, they're very respectful, like, hey, it's okay, you know, and yeah, that's just it. So the rave culture for me, I believe, is a far more accommodating, loving culture. And I can see that it can grow and become something really phenomenal in, you know, Trinidad and Tobago, yeah?
Thank you so much. Exceptional. Thank you.
No problem, no problem. Thank you guys for having me.
Okay. So we're here with Chris today. And I have a question for you. What is it about the rave culture that makes it different from other cultures?
So let's start with we are in the Caribbean, and there is, I wouldn't say the typical Caribbean vibe or the typical Caribbean music, but there is a typical Caribbean vibe and music, and this just sets it almost in a 180-degree direction in terms of uniqueness to what we have as the norm here. And that alone in itself, like, you know, you get to meet so much different people. You actually get to, you know, reconnect with people you wouldn't even think that, you know, would be interested, and you would see them at these kind of events. That's the, you know, this is like, I don't want to say it's a freak show, but it has, you know, it's so unique and it's so vibrant. It gives you a natural high. Like, you don't really have to overdo it on, you know, the vices and whatnot. That's me personally. And to me, it's just such a positive experience. Not putting down, like, you know, the other, you know, the Caribbean culture or anything like that. It's just so, how I would say it. Obviously, I just said, you know, it's unique. It's, what else? What is one word I would say about it? Like, it's futuristic. Yeah.
I like that. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the night. With us right now, Roger and Kelly, who are best friends. And we want to ask y'all, what is it about the rave culture that makes it different from other cultures?
For me, it's about the fact that everybody who comes to the rave culture understands that everybody else here is here for love, openness, and a good time. And so you can feel safe among the crowd, and you can talk to anybody, mingle, you know. There's no ill intentions or anything in this culture, you know. So it feels a bit like a big happy family, and you just drift around the crowd and talk to this one and talk to that one.
Leave as best friends.
Yeah.
It's like the music brings us together.
So true. Yeah.
Yes. Anything else, Kelly?
Look,
What makes it
I've like
different from other
some of
cultures?
my friends are people I've met on the front of a dance floor in front of a DJ, and I'm still friends with them now, like 15 years later. It's like it brings the right people together, and you just all have like a shared something in common, you know?
Right, and the right people is people who live free, you know?
So
It's all the people who live free here.
I just feel like I need to mention this quickly. Raven and I, who are co-hosts of the podcast Unfiltered, we met here in the rave and we became friends. Yeah, and we started a podcast together, and
You see?
I appreciate you so much.
Come. Good boy.
So thank you guys so much for answering our question today. We hope you have a great night.
You too.
Yeah. Hi guys. Again, I need to say stop saying hi guys. Anyways, we are here with Avery, and we want to ask you a question. What norms do you think the rave culture challenges?
This. I'm wearing a dress right now. People think that clothing is something attributed to certain genders or like certain people. It's like, nah, dog, it's just expression, it's clothes.
Yeah.
That's one. Yeah.
So we're here with Salem.
Hi.
Hi, long time to see. I have a question for you.
What's the question?
What does house music mean to you?
The only thing that comes to mind when I think of house music is belonging. I think that it's beautiful to see something connect people from so many different backgrounds. It defies race, gender, and so many other social constructs. And I think there are difficulties trying to unify people, but I think at the end of the day, every time I come to something and all they're playing is as house music, I have a great time. Like, I was out earlier and I was just nervous the entire time. And then when I came here and then the music started to play, I suddenly feel very calm. So I can't truly explain like why that is. I give a lot of thoughts, but not enough to give an answer now. But that's what it means to me.
Thank you for sharing.
Have our dear friend with us, Malcolm. We want to ask you a question. What does SOTU mean to you?
SOTU means community, family, togetherness, thoughtfulness. I feel like just today, people from the rave community was asking me like what was going on when my car was like shut down on the highway. So it's just like you really can't ask for nothing more than that though. Like it's just people who genuinely give a about you and want to know that you're doing well. So like what more do you need than that dog? And that is what SOTU means to me dog. It's like a community, it's a family. I love it so much.
Yeah. And I think with almost everyone's answer here tonight, you would find there is a common trend, which is community. Everyone mentions community and the love and the support that you get from the Ray family. And it's truly amazing. It's truly amazing to be a part of it. So thank you very much.
I will add though. I feel like there's a little need for more transparency. I feel like the vast majority this is gonna be like a hot take though, but like I feel like the vast majority of us are like adults now. Like we should be able to like talk about things like openly, and I think that's what the rave community, like especially SOTU, needs a little bit more of. Them. We need to be a little bit more transparent with each other, and I think that'll take us a long way. Yeah.
I'm glad you mentioned it's a hot take because our podcast is called Unfiltered after all. So we are here for everything every hot take, everything unfiltered. Yeah.
I was just like, can I say something brave and controversial right now? Like, but yeah. Like that's just how I feel, to be honest with you, yeah.
Well, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your night. Yeah.
Good night.
We have Ether here, the creator of Project Solo. We want to ask you, what does house music mean to you?
House is like home. Well, when I listen to house, I feel at home. So yeah.
Thank you very much.
Love you all.
So we are here with our friend Soli, known as Soul Flower. She's one of the resident DJs at GEN10. So, sometimes you might be hearing some tunes solely on the decks.
Yeah.
So, Soli.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Thank you for being willing to, get in front of the camera today.
Definitely.
A question for you. You ready?
Yes.
All right. What is it about the rave culture that makes it different from other cultures?
That is a really good question. So I found rave culture, I would say about approximately 7 years ago. And I would never forget my first SOTU, really and truly. The energy is the immediate thing that you notice about like the differences between the cultures. So you could go to a boat ride, you could go to a fete, everybody there, everybody having a good time, but there's not really like a matching frequency. And I noticed that immediately when I started raving. Everybody's there on one harmony, one sound, one beat, and I absolutely love that. The way a DJ is able to command a sea of people in such a way that you all feel like one. That's what's important to me about rave culture compared to others. Because like you could go to fete, have a good time, but you gotta remember the fete. Is the fete gonna be like a part of you?
Yeah.
I've been to raves where I felt like I left and it's a part of me, because the music really does, like you physically feel that energy shifting. That's what I love.
Thank you so much. It's beautiful. Yeah. So I have a question for you. What are you contributing to the rave community? Anything? Okay, so I'm here with Corey. Corey, I have a question for you.
Yes.
What is it about rave culture that makes it different from other cultures?
Honestly, for me, especially having come into this space, I would say like relatively recently, what I really appreciate is just that kind of togetherness. I didn't feel at any point like, a stranger. Everybody was, friendly, welcoming, open. I didn't have to, feel self-conscious or worry about anything. So I just really enjoy that openness and that sense of like community. Yeah.
All right, so I'm here with Keelan. I have a question for you, Keelan. You ready? All right. What is it about rave culture that makes it different from other cultures?
I think it's just the ease of getting into it, Like, it doesn't really matter who you are, like where you're from. Once you like the music and once you could, like, get into, like, the beat and the vibe of the music, it just kind of, like, fade away, dance the night away. And then people, I find the energy is a little more contagious, Like, it's easier to vibe with people. Like, people not really, like, clicking up. People kind of open to the energy, and that's what I really like about it.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, so we're here with Keeps, Maddie. I have a question for you.
What's the question?
All right. What is it about rave culture specifically that makes it different from other cultures?
I believe rave culture typically have like a queer space, which makes it a safe space, and it's like so fun, and it just makes you have the most fun with the most safest people ever, and you typically develop like a family like environment after being here a couple of times, and you love it, like you look forward to it. So yeah, I love raving, I love rave culture, and I love everyone.
Yes. You heard it here, folks.
What is it about the rave culture that makes it different from other cultures?
I feel like throughout the Caribbean, we have been introduced to this, like, sorry to say it, but sheep mentality, right? If they don't like it, I don't like it automatically, right? And I've seen it like trying to stretch the culture down to south, how people would turn against it, but then eventually warm up to it. And I think that's what makes the culture different from any other place. We drop the ignorance and we encourage welcoming community,
Yeah.
And, coming together for a bigger purpose. We're all here to do the same thing, which is enjoy ourselves and be free. So why not do it together and keep each other safe?
I think we could take Sarah tonight. And I have a question for you, Sarah. What does house music mean to you?
So when I was younger, obviously being a millennial, you're just hearing all this hype about house music, and it's really such a freeing space. People will be like, how could music create a space? But when you really listen to it and you're in the zone with everybody who's into this type of music, it's really so freeing, and you're just like, you're feeling it. You feel like yourself, you want to dance, you want to move. It's just such a great experience.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we are here with Harley, one of the co-founders of SOTU, and we want to ask her a question. What does SOTU mean to you?
Community. I want to keep that short and sweet because that sums up everything. Community. Love. Yeah.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
I love how it's the freedom, right? So it's like we talk about it being a safe space, right? In terms of the people that you meet, and like you don't have to worry about things, and just energetically it is safe. But then also like the freedom, the safety to be yourself.
Yes.
Right? You go there, it's like nobody is gonna be like watching you a kind of way. Or it's just everybody kind of like minding their own business, but the business is the music.
Yeah.
It's like we just vibing, and this is the most comfortable I have been interacting with strangers. So like the DJ play something or they do a sick transition and your face scrub like damn.
Yeah.
And the person next to you also having the same reaction, or you're watching each other like yeah. And then just so you and this person dancing.
Yes.
And it's like that connection of like you hearing this shit right now.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's the freedom to just be yourself, boy. Like you cannot go to event outside of a house music event and dance however you want because
Yeah.
people will videotape you
Yeah.
first of all and
And
start to
like-
laugh at you and look at you like what the hell? What the hell you doing? But
yeah,
you
it's
could
like
express yourself however you want.
yeah.
Express
There's
yourself.
no right way to
Yeah.
be.
And you would not be
You
judged.
could just be silly on the dance floor, bro.
Yes.
The way I on the dance floor, I do the robot. Like
And so watch when they would
they
love
would
that.
do it, yeah.
And it become a whole trend that you're just
you
doing the
could just
robot
be
on the
silly
dance
and weird
floor.
and yeah.
Yeah. It's really fun. It's really fun to be a part of.
Yeah.
And I love how you mentioned like a stranger will join you
Mhm.
and you all will start doing the same thing. And it's so easy to communicate to people and become friends with random people.
It doesn't feel forced.
Yes.
It doesn't feel like, oh, I have to like try so hard to communicate and stuff. Like it just happens.
Yeah.
And I've never experienced that anywhere. Like I think both of us could relate to
Mhm.
having anxiety and like, struggling in social situations. But then when it comes to that, it's like, I don't know. All of a sudden I could talk. All of a sudden, like I have no problem talking to strangers.
Yeah.
And it's just the ease. I think because the tone sets the space, sets the tone, for freedom and authenticity.
Yeah.
We kind of are going into these interactions knowing, okay, well, everybody's mask is off anyway. So what I see is what I get. So I don't need to hide myself. They don't need to hide themselves. We could just talk and this is cool.
Yeah. That's so true. Everyone I feel that goes there is so open-minded.
Yeah.
That you just the energy speaks for itself. So I feel like I'm very sensitive to people's energy around me, and for me to feel so safe, to just go up to somebody and even just compliment them, like the way they're looking, the way like even the way they dance, just any little thing, and it's like boom, a friendship is born. And I would say even with the networking, you meet there's so many creative
people. Yeah.
I was mind blown by speaking to people. It's like every single person is doing some form of creative thing, and the passion, the passion that everybody has, it's crazy. I've never been in a room
with so many creative. It's like saturated with creative people. That's amazing.
Because I'm growing up, even until 2021, until I started going to SOTU, I didn't know that. I didn't know so many people were creatives and followed their heart so much.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is part of what gave me the push
to do this.
Yeah. It's really fun. It's fun
really
to be
is.
a part
Like
of.
fun is one word.
Yeah.
But there's layers to that. It's
of course.
It's fun. It feels like home. And it's like a home of creative people.
Yeah.
And then with us and Unfiltered, one of our core values being authenticity.
Yeah.
And that being a place where we could be authentic and be safe. It only makes sense that it would mesh like that.
Yeah. There's so many norms that are challenged, I would say, in the
I love that
community.
I love defiance.
And the way that people dress, the way that people carry about themselves, just generally everything. People sometimes you could tell when a person goes to SOTU for the first time.
Yeah.
I feel like you could tell.
Yeah, because they're always slightly reserved sometimes at first. They're kind of feeling out the room. They're not quite sure, oh, okay. And they look around and you notice the regulars, they dancing and saying, they'll be they're almost shocked that this is allowed. That level of expression is allowed.
I would say the fits are fire. So many times people come out and they're more than their Sunday best. It's the creativity with their outfits and the freedom to just wear
Express,
whatever. Yeah, just express
through fashion design. And once again, it's alternative most of the time.
Yes.
So it's like you're going against the norms of like how society thinks you should dress. So you'd see a lot of like the goth subcultures, like the emos and thing, like the rock, the wear, or just, you know, anything creative with style.
Yeah.
So too is where you would see that like range of diverse fashion expression.
There's also, I feel like, simplicity in it all. There also is there's no pressure to
wear,
to dress up in this certain attire.
Come in pajamas.
Literally.
Like, it literally is however you want to express yourself. And that's the fun of it. So yes, you'll see people dressed up, but it doesn't mean that you need to dress up.
Yeah.
Because that's them. But
correct.
Who are you and how do you want to express yourself? And then just come and do that.
And that's the greatness of it all. I was literally at SOTU with an oversized tee. And it was so comfy. I had on, like, it was so comfy. Like, I could have enjoyed myself.
You could
not
move in
worry.
it.
Yeah, I could move. There was no restrictions. I don't need to constantly be like, oh, I wonder if this support, or like, is this too short, or like this, that, or like anything. Like,
There's no performance.
Yes. It's just the authenticity of it all is something I would urge people anybody who's listening to this, I would urge them to go to house music even at least once. You know, if you're open-minded and you think you're hearing something you might like, you know, because sometimes you don't know what you need. And like for me, when I entered this, like I didn't know
that
I would have enjoyed it so much.
Yeah.
And like I can't look back, and this has become such a huge part of me.
Yeah.
Like just the community and the raving community. Yeah, is so you never know if you might enjoy it.
Because I know a lot of people are turned off by, oh, like this is just like repetitive or whatever, but nah. Like listen, like really get into the and you hear what you need to hear.
Yeah.
Just give it a chance, I would say. And I mean, if you don't like it, well, okay. But I think it's something that's worth trying at least once. And I think it's beautiful that we have this space here.
Yes.
Like the fact that they were able to create this, that it was successful.
Yeah.
And that people just recognize the need for it.
Yeah.
And we're here, like, existing together in this space.
Yeah. It's really a beautiful thing, honestly. I like back what you were saying, like with the repetitive.
Yeah.
It took me a while to hear
the intricacies.
Yes.
Yeah.
It took me a very long time, I would say. But now I could recognize songs like that on the dance floor. And it did sound all the same to me, like kind of all the same.
I understand.
First.
I think it really depends to like within the subgenre of the house. Some beats are in fact repetitive.
Yeah.
And depending on the DJ as well, and if you know.
Yeah. So yeah, is the community is just excuse me. The community is amazing.
Yeah.
And it's a pleasure to have experienced that. And like you said, to know something like that exists right here in Trinidad.
Exactly. You don't have to travel and go to experience a festival, and it's like it's right here.
Yeah. It's to big up to everyone that puts on the like raves.
Yeah.
Big up to you. Big up to Carly.
Yeah. A special shout out to SOTU for sure.
Yeah. And Kyle.
Yeah.
I feel like if I didn't go to give SOTU a chance, it low-key altered my life.
Literally,
because SOTU is where I met Raven.
Yeah.
Without meeting you, this
like,
podcast wouldn't
would not
even be
exist,
here. And so many people I've become friends with.
Yeah.
And they are such
made.
an integral part of
my
my life
life.
now.
Yeah, literally.
And for the first time again, like I have friends. That's where I met my friends who are the realists, are the real,
Yeah.
and it's just amazing. So yeah,
I think that like being in a space like that has done wonders for my self-expression because I realized that I love to dance and being able to be comfortable in a space like I could go out and dance. Like I used to experience, like let's say we just like at a bar, right? Music is playing, people probably dancing. My body would be frozen. Like I'd be telling myself, "Come dance a little bit now," but it's like I physically cannot move my body because of how anxious I'm feeling. And the house community, the rave community, for me, that was the first time actually being able to go into a space and move my body the way it wanted to move. Like the frequency of the music just allows for that. Like I have no choice but to move. Like no choice. Like
it's like your hands moving, your feet moving.
Yeah,
you
just
every single thing. And to me, I still learning to move my body more.
Yeah.
I still find myself to be a little bit frozen sometimes.
Right. You'll
Especially
get
like when
it.
I now enter the events and I'm feeling like very anxious.
Yeah.
However, it is still much better versus
when you
if
started.
I go. Yeah, like when I started and if I go to like I say if it's like I went to like soca and reggae and that kind of
the
thing.
anxiety is still there.
Yeah, it's like with house it's kind of like you're naturally kind of even if like you don't outright do the most, you're like, can I do a little head bump, a little shoulder thing, a little, your body just can't resist.
So what's that here in me? Like,
it takes you to another plane. Like when music just like
transport. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. And it's a pleasure to be there.
Yeah.
So
it really is a pleasure to be here. And it's really lovely as well that GEN10 plays much house music.
Yeah, electronic music. And
big up GEN10, real big up GEN10 because Trinidadian radio stations don't do this.
And like not consistently either.
Yeah.
It doesn't prioritize electronic music.
And we have GEN10 has an entire Sunday, the weekend rave relief, dedicated to the house music and the raving scene.
These boys here playing music live, like
for your what radio station in Trinidad does this?
Live mixing,
we hearing the frog croaks.
What is it? Crapo?
Something
I don't know. What frog croaks were?
We'll get it after. We'll get it after.
Completely there. They're cut out.
They can't even pretend. The people know what we're talking about. I'll check
I don't know.
But yeah, and I look forward to Sundays to
be here,
yeah. And sometimes, sometimes, there's different DJs, that comes in and run some tracks for us, and it's amazing to be a part of the Weekend Relief Sundays.
Yeah, the GEN10 family.
Yeah, it's amazing, and we can't wait to continue sharing our journey with everyone. And yeah, that's
pretty much it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Well, you all will be seeing the clips that's posted.
Hope you'll enjoy this video.
Yeah, it was truly something else. It was truly a pleasure having this episode because it's obviously every episode is special.
Yeah.
But
this one was extra special for sure.
Yeah, just because of how much it means to me and to us, and with everything with GEN10 and what we can release Sundays, and it changed my life. I feel like, to be very honest, I know it's a lot of emotions
involved. Yeah.
Yeah, but I put in all my emotions out there. Some people might be like, that's real sense. That's a lot of emotions. But yes, it's a lot of emotions. But yeah, it's lovely. And yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Yeah, bye.